Hi, I'm Chad with Flux Renewables. Come see how me and my team do a full solar panel install. Step 1 is the preparation stage. We gather our tools, our material, we get everything organized and ready for the install. We offload the material and stuff off from the van. We find a nice place to kind of store everything on the property. And then step 2, we're going to survey your site. We go into the house, we check for attic access, we look up in the attic to see how much working room we have, and that kind of falls into place with the slopes and faces of your roof, and whether or not we can get to those easily or a little more technical. Step 3, installation. This is where the process begins. What we'll do is we'll go up onto the roof, we'll start to lay everything out and make sure that all the solar panels are going to fit properly, and if we need to make any adjustments, that's when we're going to make them. We'll install all the footings and then we'll install the rail. We'll go through and methodically make sure that that rail is straight. Once the rail is straight, we start to do the microinverters, or depending on the system being installed, optimizers. We wire everything up and hook everything up that way and make sure everything is neatly zip tied to the rail so that you can't see anything underneath the solar panel. Once everything is straightened out and the wire is done, we'll install they're called Solidex. So the Solidex are basically a fancy junction box that's designed specifically for roofs. From there, we pipe up the side of the house, if the house isn't already solar ready, and then we'll pull the wire from the electrical panel up to the roof and into the corresponding faces of the house, and then we'll hook everything up that way. Once all the pipe and the wire is run, we can start to place the solar panels down. It's really important to make sure that everything is straight so that the solar panels go down nice and straight. This process is actually a lot quicker than people think, and it can take anywhere from a few hours to maybe a day. Here at Flux, we want it to function, but we want it to look aesthetically pleasing too, so we strive to make them look the best that we can. After that is the commissioning process, and what we do with that is we take all the microinverters that we've installed on the roof and we link them to the ECU that's hooked to your router. That way, the inverters are talking to that ECU, and that ECU is then sending that information back to AP Systems servers, and then those servers are sending it back to you guys so you can actually read in roughly real time what's going on your roof. After the commissioning process is done, we usually go in, we'll put rodent guard around the solar arrays. So this is going to prevent any pigeons or squirrels from getting underneath there. The way they build their nests isn't as sanitary as most people would think, and it can actually damage your roof. So we want to avoid that right from the get-go, and we install rodent guard with every system that we put on. The last step is the finalization. This is where we're going to document the final touches and make any adjustments as needed. While we're installing the solar panels, we're actually testing them. We're putting a voltmeter on them and checking for voltage reading. If that voltage reading is reading too low, then we put that panel off to the side and we grab a new one to install, because we don't want to put a panel on your house that's not working the way it should be. I hope you enjoyed seeing the full process. If you'd like to know how solar can save you money on your energy consumption, contact our team today for something like this.